Log on to coin.com, your #1 choice for local news online.
Top Gun and Black Hawk Down comes American Fighter Pilot. Watching CBS Friday.
From New York, the greatest city in the world, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Barbara Walters and singer Shannon McNally. Plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, a man who is currently in an undisclosed location, David Letterman.
Fine. How you doing? You know what? The circus is in New York City. The circus is in town, and you know what they do when the circus comes to town? They march the elephants right through the Midtown Tunnel, you know, and I'm thinking, so what? We have rats bigger than that. Bother me, but this is the biggest circus to hit town since Liza Minnelli's wedding. Hey, here's good news for New Yorkers. The crime rate in New York City is now the lowest it's been in like 80 years. It's amazing. It's so safe. That's great. Here's one of the differences. It makes a real practical difference in your daily life. You can now walk through Central Park without having to use your necktie as a tourniquet. That's a wonderful thing. We have rats bigger than that. Last week, George W. Bush, our president, has been in South America, and he finished up, I guess, today or yesterday with a stop in El Salvador. And George W. Bush was proud to point out that El Salvador means the Salvador. Listen to this. Homeland Security Chief Tom Ridge has issued another alert. This Sunday, Americans should be on the lookout for brightly colored hidden eggs. So be very careful. And what are you going to do? You folks watch the Academy Awards this Sunday night. Did you see the Academy Awards? Here's the thing we forget about the Academy Awards. It's not just for us here. They're seen around the world, and for the first time in 10 years, they were televised to Afghanistan, you know? And people, they had their television sets had been buried for like a decade. And so as soon as the Academy Awards show it, they buried them again. Kind of interesting, kind of disturbing news. Relatives of Osama bin Laden, there's a good gig. Relatives say that he's still alive, and I'm thinking, yeah, but seriously, honestly, how much does your family, you know, really know about you? For example, my mom still thinks I'm at NBC. Is he? What? Yeah, there he is. Paul Schaefer, everybody else. Much, Paul.
Yeah. My pleasure.
We have a wonderful program for you tonight. A lovely, fine, wonderfully talented singer, Shannon McNally.
Yeah,
joining us.
heard her at rehearsal.
Shannon, good, huh?
Sounds great.
And TV superstar Barbara Walters.
Oh, boy, here we go.
TV superstar Barbara Walters.
Yeah.
I just say one thing about Barbara Walters. She's a true pioneer in the world of television news and television journalism and broadcasting generally. And the woman, you would think that, you know, at this stage of her long and storied career, she would sort of be relaxing and you know, taking it easy, like I'm doing.
Yeah.
Nothing could be farther from the truth. She does the 2020 show.
Yeah.
Every day she has the View with the afternoon show with the girls, the little cat fight they do every day.
Coffee chat.
That's right. And she's one of the hosts of Regis and Barbara Lee. She's
Does
one of
that
those.
too, really?
I've seen her hosting Jeopardy. I can't begin to count.
That she's doing. My goodness.
And she just got back as she was doing a special 2020 where she went over to Saudi Arabia and is interviewing relatives of Osama bin Laden, and it's fascinating and giving us a taste of the life and culture over there. And where does she get the energy?
She doesn't stop. She does not stop.
That's right. She's
amazing.
nonstop.
Yeah, and tonight she's here.
That's right. She's a machine. She's
Wow,
a broadcasting
She's a machine.
And we're lucky to have her.
Yeah. She's a machine.
Maybe I'm talking too much about this, but I'm in love by, I've kind of hooked on this. I kind of love the idea of this brand new blockbuster hit television show that CBS has. What they've done now, they've taken a baby, a 6-month-old baby, and they have a way with special effects to make the baby talk. Yeah. And it's a huge hit. And when I first heard about it, I rolled around on the carpet laughing.
Yeah.
I said, what? A talking baby? Come on, I said. Then I had another margarita. But this just goes to show you how dumb I am. The older I get, the lesser I know. This thing is a huge hit. Everybody, every week, is dialing in. Hospitals have stopped scheduling surgery Monday nights at 8:30.
Really? Really? So that they can watch that.
Because everybody's at home watching the Talking Baby show. It's an enormous hit. And then, and I think, okay, this is typical of network TV. These guys stumble on. They just get lucky. I mean, they're just as dumb as stumps, these guys.
Well,
and they just stumble onto something that's a huge hit, and then what do, Paul?
well, they overprogram
That's
it.
right.
Are they doing
ruin
that?
It. They ruin it.
Are they doing that
it.
again?
Yes, they are.
Overexposing it?
I'm going to show you now how they're ruining the
I
success
can't
of the
believe
baby.
it. Don't
Take a
tell
look
me.
what CBS
No.
watched.
Monday at 8:30, it's the hit show everyone's talking about, Baby Bob.
Sometimes I forget I have ears, and then my hand goes up there, and I'm all, hey, what's that?
Then at 9, watch the hysterical Baby Jacques.
Sometimes I forget I have ears, and then my hand goes up there, and I'm all, hey, what's that?
At 9:30, be sure to catch the wisecracking Steve the Squirrel.
Sometimes I forget I have ears, and then my hand goes up there, and I'm all, hey, what's that?
And then it's a special episode of 60 Minutes.
I gotta take a leak.
It's all here on CBS.
What are they doing? They've got to be
They
stopped.
don't respect the good thing. They don't cherish it. What's that?
I'm just trying some new expressions.
Kind of a take, yeah, that is a crazy take.
Yeah, just some new things to do on the show.
Yeah, I like it, yeah.
Oh, man, tonight we're doing something fantastic. We're going to do a little something tonight. It's the annual Rupert G's Hello Deli Late Show Meatball Hunt. Paul, do you have the music?
Hello Deli Late Show Meatball Hunt.
This is going to be great. Turn on the camera out there on 53rd Street, everybody. You're looking right there at a Hello Deli, and this is 53rd Street. It's been kind of rainy and misty and kind of foggy all day. Kind of an interesting, cozy, chilly early spring afternoon in New York City. Let's go on in there to the Hello Deli and see Rupert. Look at all the folks lined up. Hi, folks. How are you? You couldn't get tickets, could you? You losers. All right. There's Rupert G. Hey, Rupert, how's it going?
Pretty good, Dave. How are
How's
you?
business? Business good?
It's been great.
I noticed the Hello Deli, the Rupert G sweatshirt over there on the hanger. What's that item go for? Is that a T-shirt?
It's a T-shirt.
T-shirt. How much does that go for?
$14.
14 bucks, and is that 50-50, 80-20? Is that full cotton?
It's a full cotton.
Full cotton? It looks like a nice item. You selling a lot of those?
A little bit.
Yeah. When was the last time you sold a T-shirt?
I think I sold one today.
See? See, Mr. Smarty Pants? Oh, one today.
I know for a fact, and I don't want to embarrass Rupert, but I know for a fact when people arrive here in New York City, the first place they want to go is the Rupert G's Hello Deli. Am I right, Rupert?
Thanks, Dave.
I mean, you walk in and you see that big tub of Bazooka bubble gum on the counter. I mean,
What for?
you know it's the Stork Club. Business is good. Did we cover that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
okay,
great.
good. I'm sorry. Now, listen, Rupert, you know what we're doing tonight?
Yeah.
It's the annual Rupert G's Hello Deli Late Show Meatball Hunt.
Hello, Deli, Late Show Meatball Hunt.
Now, what we need from you is to go out there in the rain, if you don't mind, and get us a contestant. Get us a good one.
Okay.
Remember that guy you got in a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
Ixnay on that guy. You know what? Remember that guy?
Yeah, I do.
Ronaldo or Evando or whatever the guy's name was?
Yeah.
The guy from Ball State University?
Yeah.
Yeah, no more of that.
No more?
Yeah. I mean, it was fun, you know, for a while, but I think a daily diet of that would get old.
Okay.
All right. Now, Rupert, if you will, go out there and select us a contestant to play the annual Rupert G's Hello Deli Late Show Meatball Hunt. Oh, my God, they've gone crazy. They've gone crazy. Right there. Now, Rupert, it's right there. Yeah, there you go. Nice going. Attaboy, Rupert. Now we're getting somewhere, for heaven's sakes. How do you do, ma'am? Nice to see you. Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am?
Hi.
Hi, how are you? It's me, Dave. What is your name?
Leslie.
Where are you from, Leslie?
Columbus, Ohio. Go Bucks. Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Leslie,
Yes?
did you bring gum for all of us?
Oh, no, sorry.
No, I'm just busting your chops. Relax, will you? What are you doing in town?
We're visiting my sister.
How's that going?
It's great. We've
Are
been
you-
all
are-
around the city.
Are you on her nerves yet?
No, never.
Yeah, that's
Never.
good. What do you do for a living back there in Columbus?
I'm a student at Ohio State.
Oh, you do go to OSS, so you're screaming for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Now, how did they do in the NCAA basketball tournament?
Well, not as good as Indiana, but
I don't. Did they even get in?
you're funny, you know?
Well, Leslie, I would love to go on chatting with you, but it's now time to play our game.
Okay.
And what you're going to do here tonight, you're going to be playing the annual Rupert G's Hello Deli Late Show Meatball Hunt, okay?
Okay.
But first, what we need, if you don't mind, Rupert G will now put a blindfold on your lovely face. If you don't mind, Rupert G will now blindfold you, and then he'll hide the meatballs. You see how that works? And whatever happens, Leslie, just keep chewing the gum. All right. Rupert, may we see the meatballs that you're going to be hiding? Look at that. We have 3 Hello Deli meatballs. All right, Rupert, you go hide the meatballs, and while Rupert is hiding the meatballs, our announcer, Alan Coulter, will tell the home viewers where the meatballs are being hidden. Alan?
Right you are, Dave. Rupert is placing the meatballs in various hidden locations.
That's Alan Coulter. Okay, you got them all placed? So that was just, how many left, Rupert?
One more.
One more, okay. Okay. I hope she finds them before the rats do. Now, Leslie, are you ready? Okay, Rupert, take off the blindfold. We're going to put the clock up. You have 30 seconds now to find the Late Show Rupert G's Hello Deli Meatball Hunt meatballs. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Start the clock. Good luck. You know, it could be that there's several in there left over from last year. Rupert, is she getting warm or cold?
Cold.
The crowd on the edge of their seats. Oh! All right. many meatballs did she find, Rupert?
None.
She found none.
No.
Was she close in any case?
There was one instance where she was close.
All right, I'll tell you what, Leslie, since you've come all the way from Columbus, Ohio, I'm going to put another 30 seconds on the clock. Now, Leslie, you have to promise me that you're really going to try now.
I'm really trying.
Turn the dump over.
Gonna make a mess.
All right, here we go. Start the clock. Oh, man. It looks like something you'd see on Rupert G's security camera tape. Rupert, quickly show Leslie where the meatballs are hidden.
One is in the refrigerator.
One is in the refrigerator, right in there.
Right behind the
I'll take your word for that. You see it? Okay. Where else, Rupert? He's forgotten. Okay, and where was the third one? She was very close to that third one, wasn't she?
Yeah, it was right under the chip rack.
Right under the chip rack. So, congratulations, Leslie. I'm sorry you didn't win anything, but you know, there are no losers on the annual Rupert G's Hello Deli Late Show Meatball Hunt. We have for you a Rupert G's Hello Deli Meatball and a gift certificate for $1 million worth of Rupert G Hello Deli Meatballs. Girls, bring it in. There you go. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Paul?
That gets better.
Barbara Walters is on the program, and Shannon McNally. We'll be right back, everybody.
Hey, Ray, look at this.
Wall-to-wall entertainment.
You want entertainment, Carl? I'll give you entertainment. Look, Carl, I'm a maniac! Let's see their entertainment do this!
Now at Blockbuster, rent all the hottest new releases like Training Day, Joyride, and Zoolander. They're guaranteed on DVD or VHS, so make it a Blockbuster night.
That's it, Carl! Shake what your mama gave you!
Wouldn't it be perfect if kids were always ready to go and sausage would cook in under a minute and taste like fresh cooked?
Jimmy Dean Fresh Taste Fast Sausage. Great Jimmy Dean taste in less than a minute. Fresh taste fast, guaranteed.
When you bite into a York peppermint patty, you might get the sensation you're in a blizzard. York peppermint patty. Get the sensation.
Looking for better allergy relief? It's right under your nose. Benadryl. Proven better than the leading prescription antihistamine. Medical studies prove histamine-blocking Benadryl to be a full 54% more effective at relieving your worst allergy symptoms, like runny noses. Benadryl, proven 54% more effective than the leading prescription antihistamine.
Are you tired of the flab around your thumb?
Does your thumb always feel lethargic?
Well, don't worry. It's nothing that a daily dose of the Thumb Master can't fix.
That's right, Jeff. Here, let me demonstrate. It is so easy. You can use it anywhere.
And you know, Jen, the Thumb Master is great for those that are trying to build muscle in and around their thumbs.
Because with all the text messaging you'll be doing with AT&T Wireless, your thumb is going to need that extra strength.
Oh, that's right. The Thumb Master, it really works.
I ordered the Thumb Master, and now I have more friends and better ringtones. Thank you, Thumb Master.
2 weeks ago, it took me forever to send a text message. But look at me now. Thank you, Thumb Master.
You, too, can maximize your text messaging experience by ordering the Thumb Master now.
Take text messaging to the next level. Start sending text messages using AOL Instant Messenger. Download ringtones and graphics. Welcome to M-Life from AT&T Wireless.
The Winter Games may be over, but you can still drive away with the gold. Right now, you can own a winter event Chevy that was driven during last month's Winter Games. Get a great deal, plus get big cash back. Or 0% APR on select Trailblazers, Tahoes, or Suburbans. Only at your local Chevy dealer. But hurry, supplies are limited. Your golden opportunity to own one of these special vehicles is going fast. So get to your local Chevy dealer today.
Paul Schaefer and the band. Welcome back to the Late Show, everybody. On the program, we have a wonderful singer, a musical delight. Is that fair to say, Paul?
She sure is.
Yeah, so Shannon McNally and Barbara Walters will be joining us. Barbara Walters. And I have many questions to ask Barbara Walters. I think the first one would be, how do you do it, for heaven's sake?
How do you
keep going like that? How do you keep knocking out those TV shows?
I want to hear why.
Because she literally is working around the clock. You and I work 1 hour a day. And we're exhausted. We're exhausted.
Right.
We can barely continue. I want to speak to Rupert. Rupert. Rupert.
Where is he?
Oh, my God, look what's happening now. Whoa, Nellie.
Oh, well.
Hey, Rupert, you know, I don't want to...
Yeah.
Rupert G's Hello Delhi After Dark.
This is the show I want to see. I want to be musical director of that show.
Hey, Rupert, you kind of really vigorously hid those meatballs, didn't you? I mean, my God, I don't think a bloodhound could have found those. Did you think about placing just maybe 1 or 2 in a more obvious location?
I'll do that next time.
He doesn't care anymore. Look at him.
He's quite an optimist, isn't he?
He's doing the After Dark show.
All right, thank you, Rupert. You go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Don't let me bother you.
Okay.
All right. Now last night, I don't know what happened. I was just barely paying attention because Alan Coulter, our announcer, and by the way, this guy's brain is hooked up funky. He comes to me and he says, I want to talk about the fashions that people were wearing in the Academy Awards. And I said, you know, fine, what do I care?
Yeah.
And so he did, and then I don't know what happened. And so now he comes to me before the show, and he feels like he's contrite or made a mistake or something, and he wants to just, hey, something, like he wants to retract something he said last night. Is that right, Alan?
That's right, Dave.
Okay, here's Alan Coulter with a retraction regarding last night's Alan Coulter, whatever that was.
Well, last night in a segment called Alan Coulter's Academy Award Fashion Recap, when I crowned Gwyneth Paltrow tops on my best dress list, I said, quote, look at that, you can almost see him.
Uh-huh.
And I was wrong. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I should have said, congratulations, Uma Thurman. Holy crap! Somebody call the cops! Whoa! Whoa!
That's fine. He's just creepy, isn't he?
Well, he creeps me out slightly. I must admit. Yeah, I got to admit.
Here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's try that. Barbara Walters every year does the big Academy Awards, pre-Academy Award show. She interviews top stars of the day, and she gets them to sob.
Yeah, she does.
And then people love it. They just can't get enough of that. They like to see sobbing starlets.
Yeah. Well, of course they do.
The category tonight, top 10 things Best Supporting Actor Jim Broadbent did today. Now, this is the guy who won the Academy Award Sunday night for Best Supporting Actor. Do you know Jim Broadbent?
Yes, no, I'm not exactly.
I'm not familiar with him either. Yeah. He's a British actor. He won the Academy Award in the category Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of a widower in the film Iris. There he is right there.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever seen him.
No.
I did not get a chance to see Iris. I'm sure it was a lovely film. He won the award, but nobody knows who the guy is. So top 10 things Best Supporting Actor Jim Broadbent did today. Here we go, number 10. Signed autographs for people who thought he was Dick Cheney. Number 9. Asked phone company to check his line because no one's called all day. Number 8. Appeared on the Today Show in crowd outside the studio window. Number 7. Got caught speeding, told cop who he was, still got a $100 ticket. Number 6, tried to figure out how Ian McClellan's room key ended up in his pocket. Number 5, purchased baseball cap and sunglasses so he could go out in public without getting sunburned. Number 4, placed Academy Award on top of garbage cans to keep out the raccoons. Number 3, sat around on his Academy Award-winning ass. Number 2. Number 2. Had footprints immortalized in cement after accidentally walking through a construction site. And the number 1 thing Best Supporting Actor Jim Broadbent did today, spent all day buffing his Academy Award. I don't even... When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely, the talented Barbara Walters will be right there. Come on back and see her.
Two over. I wasn't ready. What's wrong with you? It's deuce. Focus.
Good game. What?
Nothing, Mom.
Now that's refreshing. Doc's hard lemon flavored malt beverage.
So how is your...
It hurts.
5% alcohol by volume.
From National Lampoon.
My name is Van, and this is my home.
He's a rebel.
I'm not taking off my clothes.
Well, it is the naked mile run. Everybody else is in their birthday suit, except that guy.
A humanitarian.
Sick boy, how you doing? That ointment really worked.
A legend.
Wilder! Not what your college can do for you, but who can you do at your college?
National Lampoon's Van Wilder.
I love this place.
Rated R. Special sneak preview Saturday.
CBS Thursday. Everyone's getting island fever.
Living out here in Survivor 4.
All new Survivor back on CBS Thursday.
The Civic from Honda. It figures.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 10.
2.9. That's a number and then part of a number.
Get special APR financing as low as 2.9% for 36 months on 2002 Civics.
It's not about answering the questions, but about questioning the answers. The all-new Aereo SX from Suzuki. It has more standard horsepower than Honda Civic, Ford Focus, or Toyota Matrix, plus all the room you're looking for.
In my car.
You knew this was coming. You just didn't know from where. Introducing the new Suzuki Aereo SX.
Drive on.
Lease a Suzuki Aereo SX today for $219 per month with only $19.19 to start.
How great is that? Look at this city.
City in the world.
Isn't it great?
Greatest city in the world.
You get a little rain and folks coming and going and the umbrellas
makes it
come out.
better.
I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, right now. If your hometown doesn't look like this, let me tell you something. It ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
It's just, I'm sorry.
It ain't happening.
I'm sure it's a lovely place. It just ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
Our first guest recently traveled to Saudi Arabia for a special edition of 2020, which airs this Friday. Here she is, the lovely, the charming Barbara Walters. Barbara? Welcome back, Barbara.
Thank you, Dave.
Well, we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yep.
You look fantastic, by the way.
You know what? This is, the other night, The View was asked to do something called the after party.
Right. Explain what that meant.
Well, first we did the special, and then they did the Academy Awards. and then they had the local news, and then they wanted the ladies and me to dish and talk about the clothes and this and that. And they said, you'll go on at about midnight. We were thrilled. A whole new audience.
Sure.
So we went on at 1:45.
Oh.
And no one got to see this dress, so it shouldn't be a total loss. I'm wearing it again tonight.
Well, you look fantastic.
Because I figured it's time to get seen. Anyhow.
But that was... Now, here's an example of what I was talking about earlier. The network people, they take a great idea. It's a great idea to have a live show kind of summing up what happened at the Academy Awards. So that's a great idea.
Yeah.
The bad idea is to run the son of a bitch 4.5 hours. That was the mistake.
That's exactly what I said. My exact words.
Yes, I can believe
word
it.
for word.
So what did you and your friends talk about on The View at 2 in the morning?
After we finished grumbling, you mean?
Yeah.
We talked about Gwyneth's dress, and we talked about the surprises and who came on and who we did. I don't remember. We were exhausted. We're lucky we even made it.
Yeah.
Not only that, but the first 15 minutes, they mixed up the audio, and it wasn't shown in New York.
Oh, my God.
Or heard in New York. Anyway, that's behind us. I don't want to
Oh,
talk
my
about
God. Now, but how can they treat somebody of your stature like this? Honest to God. Did heads roll the next day?
I don't think I heard from anybody.
Now, I want to talk about the pre-Oscar, or the pre-show, where you get the starlets on, and you've been doing this for 21 years,
21
right?
years.
And you get in all of that time, is there anybody you've had some trepidation about talking to? Anybody you thought, ooh, this is going to be unpleasant, ooh, I don't want to get involved in this?
I'll tell you what, no, I don't know, probably, but I can't remember. But when we decided to do Halle Berry, everybody said to us, Sissy Spacek is going to win. Remember, that was about 2 or 3 weeks ago? And we adored her. She was terrific. We finished the interview. I said, thank you so much. And she stood up and said, and look, no tears, no tears. And then when she did the Academy Award, you know, I thought, oh, for me, she wouldn't cry.
Right. She was very emotional, obviously, when the first time an African-American woman has won an Academy Award, Best
Actress.
Actress.
And she's had a very tough life. By the way, I watched your show last night.
Oh, you're the one.
I'm the one. I should have worn this dress last night. I could have worn it last night and tonight. But you have these series of reactions. The Barbara Walters
reaction shot of the night.
Yes, I'm too polite to show you what my actual reaction is. However, let's try this.
Let's show a couple of the ones we showed.
That wasn't bad enough.
Do you want to show them again tonight so people know just so they know what you're talking about?
Sure, David.
Okay, let's take a look.
Go
The Barbara
ahead,
Walters reaction shot of the night. Take a look. Nothing wrong with that. That's fine. You look fine.
I just want to know how you would look if they freeze-framed your face this very minute.
I look like a monkey. I always look like a monkey. Any time it's just horrible.
So I sit there doing my reaction shot to your reaction. It's this. Click. That's okay. You always say lovely things about me,
Yeah,
and
well,
I
you're
love
the
you a
best.
lot.
Now, how is it? I'm not kidding about this. You've got like 9 shows on the air, and not only that, you travel to Saudi Arabia to do an hour special. I mean, don't you ever get tired? Wouldn't you you never take a vacation, do you?
I really wasn't tired until I heard you, the two of you and Paul, talking about how tired I was. And frankly, I'm exhausted.
Listening to me and Paul do that to people.
I'm so tired. I felt great until I came out here.
Now, do you know Mayor Bloomberg? Somebody said
Yes,
that you
I
actually
do
know.
know
What's the deal on this guy?
What is it you'd like to know?
Well, how come we can never get a hold of him?
You try all the time.
He's always out of town.
He came on your show.
He came on once, but he's always in Tahiti on the weekends. He got a house in Tahiti.
Oh, he's entitled. He works. Why am I doing a press conference for Michael Bloomberg? He's just fine. He works very hard.
Now, how do you know him? Are you old friends with him?
Yeah, we've known each other for quite a while. I don't even know how I know him. I find him very unassuming, brilliant. I remember the first time I went to his offices where everything is out in the open. You know, he has no closed doors, and he has a big fish tank so that it's all nice and calm and so forth. And he has the same thing. No kidding, he has the same thing at City Hall.
Really?
Yeah, all the offices are open.
But, you know, here's my theory that he doesn't really want to be mayor now.
Oh. Why, because he's been mayor for 3 months?
Well, yeah, just that, you know, it's like, well, I didn't know.
Just because I'm exhausted, he doesn't want to be mayor?
No, here's the guy. This guy is a billionaire, and he's used to just pushing people around because he's a billionaire. And he gets to travel on his private jet and drive around in his fancy cars, and he's got babes and stuff. And now...
No, he doesn't have babes and stuff.
Well, sure he's got babes and stuff.
I don't want to do this. I'm going to take my dress and go home.
Whoa! Now, when we come back,
yes.
I want to talk about your trip to Saudi Arabia, and you interviewed a brother of Osama bin Laden.
Yes.
Now, how many brothers and sisters?
There are 54 brothers and sisters in the immediate family.
Now, how does
he had been married? The father, who was illiterate, by the way, and then built all of these roads and buildings and became a billionaire. Had several wives. Now, if you can have as many as 4 wives in Saudi Arabia. The interesting thing about it is that if you want to divorce one wife and take another wife, or take another wife without getting divorced, you have to ask the first wife's permission to have the second wife. I don't think that would work here, do you?
No, I don't. I'm not surprised it works anywhere. I mean...
maybe if you have enough money, it works.
Yeah, but who really wants 4 wives?
Well,
for the love of God.
Somebody who wants 54 children in one generation. I know some people who don't even want one wife, but we won't discuss that.
Some people, and never mind, I won't say that. But I'm surprised you were able to talk to family members of this guy.
Yes, we were, and we were able to talk to women who are not allowed to drive, who can't go to a hospital and get an operation without the husband's permission, who can't leave the country without the husband. This is Saudi Arabia. It's not here.
Yeah.
But another thing, you know, the country it's such a contrast of the very modern and the obviously the ancient, and the prejudices and bigotry. But also many things about it that are really quite wonderful and remarkable. We did an interview with the Crown Prince, who is actually the head of the country, because the king is ill, and he has 37 television monitors. As you walk into his reception hall, he sees almost all of the shows from America, including yours.
He does.
He
He's a big fan.
I sat there watching the shows, but he doesn't speak English. So who knows what he thinks?
Yeah, that's
he
right.
probably thinks you're funny, right? I've been waiting all night to say that.
Don't get
That's
crazy
my big
about
joke.
it. Well, when we come back, I want to talk about your brother with the interview with the guy's brother. We'll be back here with Barbara Walters, everybody.
Victoria's Secret introduces Body by Victoria. Full coverage. All new. Full coverage, full support. Body by Victoria. All you see is curves.
In 3 days, one man's remarkable journey will begin. Dennis Quaid,
Yeah, bring the heat.
Oh, my God!
The Rookie, rated G, starts in 3 days.
Once a baby starts moving, there's no stopping her. That's why Pampers created custom-fit cruisers with sides up to 3 times stretchier than the leading regular brand. They fit to follow her every move. New Pampers custom-fit cruisers.
With its spinning head and stationary bristles, Crest Spin Brush cleans circles around an ordinary toothbrush for a superior clean, guaranteed. And now, with replaceable heads, it's developing a superiority complex. Crest Spin Brush, a better spin on clean.
Every day, millions of people in the United States wake up to billions of allergens. Introducing Clarinex. Clarinex provides receptor protection to help block histamine. Clarinex gives you 24-hour non-drowsy relief for any allergy, anywhere, anytime. Side effects are similar to sugar pill, including sore throat, dry mouth, and fatigue. Talk to your doctor about new 24-hour Clarinex.
Hey, Ray, look at all those movies, huh?
You think I could be a movie star, Carl?
Can you act?
Oh, I could act like a movie star. This isn't imported water. You call this a health spa? You know, my plastic surgeon can fix these. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. These are brown. I specifically asked for green.
At Blockbuster, the hottest new releases are guaranteed on DVD, so you'll always find your favorite stars.
Ray, you can stop now.
Not until I get a bigger trailer.
Make it a Blockbuster night.
Wednesday on 60 Minutes 2.
the highest-ranking American military officer ever convicted of espionage. Plus, the city of the future. See it Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
Nissan Pathfinder. This is premium equipment. Now get low 0.9% financing or $1,000 cash back. It's time you have the best. Nissan. Driven.
You don't have dreams, you don't have anything.
We talk about our dreams. What about you?
Scouts aren't looking for high school science teachers.
Well, not many science teachers. Throw like you. We start winning, you try out for the majors.
All right. It was just that, to get the kids to start playing.
Now it's your turn, coach.
He wants to see his daddy do something that nobody believed he could do.
Dennis Quaid.
Come on, Dad, bring the heat.
Oh, my God!
The Rookie. Rated G. Starts March 29th.
During the Subaru all-wheel drive away, we're doing some very serious driving. Driving down our financing with 2.9% APR on 2002 Outback and Forester. Driving you to new places with the traction and control of all-wheel drive. And driving home incredible values on every new Subaru. Drive into your Subaru dealer today and drive away in a great deal before they're all gone.
See your Subaru dealer for information on financing as low as 2.9% APR. Hurry, offer ends soon.
Here now, we're going to show a picture, and this is a brother of Osama bin Laden.
Yes.
How did you find him? How do you know he's the brother?
His name is Abdullah. He was living in Boston. He graduated from Harvard Law School. The bin Laden family gave $1 million to Harvard. After September 11th, all of the bin Ladens from this country went to Saudi Arabia, afraid of being harassed. They have not talked. He was terrified of talking.
This is the guy.
This is the guy.
He's Osama bin Laden's brother. You say his name is Kenny?
Chuck bin Laden.
Bin Laden.
Yeah. But the ambassador, the very smart ambassador to the United States, Saudi ambassador, who's one of the 3,000 princes who rule the country, said, you've got to come on. You've got to let people know how you feel. None of them have talked.
And so what did you learn from talking to the guy? My first question would be, was he close to Osama bin Laden when they were kids? Was there a traditional relationship between brothers that we're familiar with in this country?
All of them, because it's a family and families are very close, had a relationship with each other. He's quite young. He was not that close. However, the shame and whatever the guilt by association, every member of that family faces. And he did talk very directly about that and his feelings on September 11th when, this is my brother. I mean, it sounds awful to say, but to have the name of bin Laden for a war was like having the name of Hitler, And for these people, most of whom, or all of whom, were very decent, so suddenly to realize that your brother who did this, so it was very difficult for him to talk.
Did you get the sense, and this is a silly question, I guess, as a brother, as a family member, they have any idea what's up with the guy, where he is now?
They cut him off totally.
They don't?
I don't think anybody really knows that, but they supposedly, at least, he said, they do not support him in any way. They disinherited him, although he has a lot of money from the father, because every member of the family inherited something, and they give him absolutely no support. And at one point, they tried to talk him out of, tried to talk Osama bin Laden out of what he was doing.
And this was before the attacks or after the attacks?
Before the attacks, because he had already done things that were threatening not just this country, but threatening Saudi Arabia.
And what will be life like for this guy now? Will he ever come back to the United States?
He'd like to come back to the United States. He doesn't want to do any other interviews. He sort of hoped this would be it. But he hopes that people will they could have changed their name. It could have, it could have been Chuck. What? Letterman,
Right. That's right.
No, but seriously.
Chuck Letterman. That's right.
Well, let's see. Yeah, there we go.
Chuck Letterman.
Yeah, take off the glasses.
No, it's Letterman. Well, it's an odd situation to find oneself in, but
there's so much about that country that's very contradictory. The fact that it is, as I said, so very modern in some ways, and yet so much prejudice. We talk to university students who absolutely do not believe that the Saudis were involved in the September 11th attack. They repeat this really rumor that's more than one person has said there. 4,000 Jews, they say, stayed home that day. Now, what does that mean? They, you know, the Saudis didn't have anything to do with September 11th, and yet you meet other members of the government who are very moderate and very far-seeing. It is such a contrast.
Let me go back to the brother and Osama bin Laden. How in one family, although there were 54 of them, it was more like a convention than a family.
Can you imagine Thanksgiving in Saudi Arabia? Yeah.
Could you have such widely differing views on this country and its role?
Well, at one time, he thought he would go into the family business. And it was a very big, it is a very big family business. He originally went to Afghanistan to fight against the Russians. Okay. And by the way, so did we. Remember, we gave money to that. So at that time, he was very much supported. And then, without going through a whole history lesson, because of some of the things the United States did in Saudi Arabia, he turned violently against this country and against his own. And, you know, at that point, it was a different man. But
you have this guy who comes to the United States, who goes to school at Harvard. The family donates $1 million. I mean, you couldn't have two
totally different. And that's why he finally, reluctantly, wanted to come on and say, there's another face to us. Yeah. There's another, you know, we're teasing about it, but we are a family that is respected and that has made a life for ourselves, and our father did.
And you also talked with parents, fathers of two of the hijackers?
Three of the hijackers. One had 2 sons, one had 1. We've shown that already. All of them in total denial. We talked to the women because I think Americans have an impression that the women are as badly treated as the Taliban women. And most of them feel their lives are not bad, although they'd like to be able to drive. They don't mind being covered up. You know, they can put on the abaya that is called and the scarf over their blue jeans, you know. And then we said, and what happens when you go home and you take the robes off? What do you look like? And they said, Miss Universe.
Whoa.
You know, such a different life.
Oh, brother.
You having a little trouble there? Too many props?
CBS glue.
But
here now, what is going on here? Was this the rap party, Barbara? What was this?
As a matter of fact,
oh, the cops. What are you doing?
You are absolutely right. It was the last day that we were there, we went to the desert. What else did you do the last day? And this is called a shisha or a hookah. Don't make a joke about that.
I don't know.
And I thought it was just water or tea, and I took a deep, and it's a very heavy apple-flavored tobacco. I don't smoke. Anyway, it's either this or a little cigarette.
Did you bring any of that apple-flavored tobacco home, Barbara?
We should have a little rap, you and me.
Well,
a little rap party of our own.
You're just the best. Let me see here. I got the thing. Friday now. Friday it will be a special edition of 2020. Hugh Downs is not involved with this anymore. Is that right?
You want to see my reaction shots or your reaction shot?
Give my best to Hugh. All right. What time is it on here?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. All right. And you get to see your travels through Saudi Arabia.
You'll get to see the travel.
Right.
Next week I take a day off.
Good to see you. God bless you. Thanks for being here. Barbara Walters. We'll be right back with Shannon McNally.
New Bacardi Silver Premium Malt Beverage. 5% alcohol by volume. Your night just got more interesting.
Tonight on your Late Late Show, actor John Cleese. From Blade 2, the beautiful Leonore Varela, and the music of Unwritten Law.
Wednesday on The Amazing Race, a new adventure begins.
Woo, yes!
Teams race from the tip of South Africa.
This way, guys.
To the desert dunes of Namibia.
Dude, you got a hug.
For some, it could mean trouble.
We're stuck.
For others, it's the challenge of a lifetime.
What a rush!
Don't miss an all-new Amazing Race, CBS Wednesday.
Gotta be me. Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, whether I find a place in this world or never belong, I've got to be me. I've got to be me. What else can I be but what I am? I've got to be me.
There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Except that everywhere dogs are.
Love you. For them, it was the perfect home. But in a moment, everything changed.
How do we get into that room? We can't. You have to get her to come out.
Now,
What's she doing? Kill the phones.
she has no choice left
You're gonna trust me.
but to risk everything. We will find you. Two-time Academy Award winner Jodie Foster. Panic Room. Rated R. Opens everywhere Friday.
CBS Thursday. Sometimes an accident is just an accident, and sometimes it's murder.
9 dead. Maybe one of them was a target.
CSI returns. Then, what would you do if someone killed an innocent man to protect you? The new CIA director is about to find out.
I did you a favor.
All new Agency, CBS Thursday.
What do I want in a Glade plug-in? Well, it'd be fresh. What about a nightlight? A bright one that goes off when you don't need it and doesn't block my outlets. Perfect.
Introducing Glade Plug-in's Extra Outlet Nightlight. The only one that freshens, brightens, and doesn't block your outlets.
Now that's a bright idea.
Plug in the new Extra Outlet Nightlight. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Introducing the totally transformed 2003 Corolla. It just wants to have fun.
New Trident White. Smile brighter.
On April 5th, don't miss the movie critics are calling one of the year's funniest comedies.
Is that a goat?
Big Trouble.
We're not supposed to carry guns. Well, we're not supposed to drink on the job either.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, April 5th.
Experience the true intensity of color.
Introducing the Herbal Essences hair color, made with pure color extracts that saturate your hair for intense, long-lasting color. New Herbal Essences hair color from Clairol.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, buddy.
And squeeze in the middle, smack dab in the middle, squeeze in the middle, smack dab in the middle.
When you put tasty cream smack dab in the middle of 2 Chips Ahoy cookies, some pretty amazing things happen. New Chips Ahoy Cream Witches.
Hey, he bit me!
Brian admits to living on the wild side, but denies murdering his wife.
They do not have a case. I'm going to get acquitted.
His defiance won't stop this prosecutor.
This is a killer who thinks he can talk his way out of everything.
But was there a murder at all?
It's virtually impossible, given the evidence that I've looked at.
48 Hours, Wednesday.
Toyota's nationwide spring event is here, and that's a good thing. With incredible values on our great lineup of 18 models, like our stylish new cars. Check out the O2 Camry, now with more power, more style, and more value, with a price tag less than last year's model. Or see the totally transformed 2003 Corolla. The feeling is fun, and at $13,855, the starting price is right. Get to Toyota's nationwide spring event.
pretty good, huh? Our next guest is a talented singer-songwriter, and this is her debut CD. It's entitled Jukebox Sparrow. Please welcome the lovely Shannon McNally. Shannon, how are you? That was lovely. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. Shannon McNally, everybody. We'll be right back.
They tested the Subaru Forester. They tested the Subaru Legacy. Now the Subaru Impreza. It's official. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has given every Subaru they tested their highest possible rating. So would the world be a safer place if everyone drove an all-wheel drive Subaru? It couldn't hurt. Subaru, that's the beauty of all-wheel drive.
Cable misconception number 1.
Cable is expensive.
Not with our total TV offer. Call 1-800-CABLE-ME now, and you'll get our full lineup for less than $2 per day for the first 6 months. Over 200 channels of news, music, sports, kids shows, and multiple screens of every premium channel. Like Showtime for movies and innovative series, plus hits on HBO you can't see anywhere else. Get the total TV offer and get free installation on 2 TVs. Don't miss out. Call 1-800-CABLE-ME today.
Ever since the introduction of the Ford Focus, critics have been lavishing it with praise. We think it's time for people to find out just exactly what they're talking about. That's why right now you can get into a Focus LX for only $197 a month for 60 months. $197 a month on the world's best-selling car and get a smoother ride with fewer fill-ups. So discover what all the critics are talking about for just $197 a month. Ford Focus, right now at your Northwest Ford stores.
The day has ended. Amber blends to twilight blue. The world softens a bit around the edges. You release all the cares of the day, and nothing else in the world matters. Bella Sera Pinot Grigio. It's going to be a beautiful evening. Or as they say in Italian, it's going to be a bella sera.
This is my country. These are my people. This is the world I understand.
It's not just talking about service. It's really knowing the people we serve.
I know them like the back of my own hand.
Country Insurance and Financial Services. Real people, real answers, real quick.
In each of us, there is a dancer. A poet. A photographer. A singer. For the music in you, King FM 102.